what Jessica has been trying to do for the longest time is to get the board more actively involved in the fundraising process, and to varying degrees, we've uh, got different board members moving at their own pace. What we're trying to do with this board meeting is uh, to convince the board that they have an organization they can trust, that they have a very well organized uh, management team, and they can feel comfortable if they have prospects they want to refer to us, if they have ideas they would like to work on, that they can count on us to be able to do it for them. But the conversation that would like to have is a very serious conversation about the fundraising and how intimately involved the board members are going to be in the fundraising going forward. We're at the halfway point, and we're nowhere near all the fundraising goals we've set for ourselves. We've made we've made we've made a lot of progress on the grant writing, on the fundraising side, on the accounting side, on the marketing side. But in terms of producing results, we're nowhere near. So we're going to have to get we're going to have to accelerate things from here on out if we have any prayer of making a dent. I think that's Barrow calling me.
Is he Skyping you?
No, he's calling me on Google Hangout. If he calls you, are you able to get him on the? I don't know how it's
But you can try. But I don't think it'll work like that.
Yeah.
Can he call me?
Say it again?
Can he call me? Well, no, because
Yeah.
then he's still not on this hangout.
Yeah.
Let me
Yeah,
invite
just
him.
call him here. So that's the goal is to we're going to need the board to get a lot more active than they've been. And we have a very strong board. Stanley Strotter, Dr. Bullock, um, Jeannie Tungara, Ambassador Antoine. They're all people with very good connections. Uh, we just have to get them a lot more actively involved. So the way the presentation, the way I thought about it was that Shah and Bauer will start of the presentation, and I like what Shah was able to put together. But the I think the idea that needs to come out of your presentation, Shah, is that the accounting department is very well organized, and I think the way you put your PowerPoint presentation together, it indicates that very clearly. I also like the fact that at the end of your presentation you had the the income that we've generated over the last several months, because the picture at the end of your presentation should indicate that we're nowhere near the goals, the fundraising goals that we've set for ourselves. I think altogether we'll probably raise maybe about 2,000, maybe if we're lucky about $3,000 over the last 3 months. So if that picture comes across, we're well organized, we're good to go, but the money is not coming in yet. And then that's going to be followed by Lee and by you, Priyanka. And uh, I think what we should focus on is if you can get across how excited you are about the programs that you're responsible for. Um, the board members have a general idea what what the programs are, but not in detail. And if that excitement can come across, uh, the intention is to make the programs front and center. What we're trying to get accomplished in Cote d'Ivoire. So the Aware program, the Christmas Wishes program. I'm kind of inclined, Priyanka, to just have you talk about the Christmas Wishes program, both the event in December and the donation right afterwards.
Okay.
In the Ivory Coast. I'll take care of the operating expenses part because you already included that in the PowerPoint that you created for me. So I'll take care of the operating expenses part. Just get the board excited about what we're doing on the Christmas Wishes program, and Lee will do the same thing. Right after you, Jennifer will do a very short presentation about the fundraising tools that we currently have available. And the impression I want her to try to create is that if any of them is interested in doing some fundraising, that we have the tools available to help to support them. So the brochures we've created, the fundraising page we created for school supplies, the GoFundMe site that Jennifer created. So she's just going to demonstrate very briefly what we have available technologically, what we're probably going to be looking into doing going forward, and demonstrate to them if they need the help of the marketing department to help them with the fundraising, that's going to be available. And then I'm going to wrap it up by going over all of the different fundraising initiatives we've had over the last several months. Just a status update, and then get the discussion session started by essentially letting the board members know in what different areas they can be of assistance with the fundraising. Here's what we've done, here's the status, here's how you can help. And then just open it up for discussion after that. My thinking is, if we open it up for discussion, it's been the case in the past that the conversation goes in all kinds of directions. We can't control where the conversation goes, but at least if we give them a sense of what we're doing, what we're working on, we can try to get a focused conversation, and hopefully we can get some serious commitments to do some serious work out of it. So that's the way I'm thinking of it. I don't know if that changes what you guys have done already, and if you have any questions about how to put it all together.
All right. Do you want me to just briefly show her PowerPoint or share the screen so people can see your PowerPoint for those who are going to watch it later?
Sure.
All right. Let me go ahead and share the screen. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is what Shaw has worked on, everyone.
Yeah, she sent me a copy of that as well.
And this is really good to see, amounts.
Yeah.
She kept it short and sweet. It's not too cluttered.
Yeah.
And just a few slides that will take probably no more than 5 minutes on her end.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is all good stuff.
I think it paints the picture we're trying to paint very effectively.
Yep. And in terms of mine, I'm going to add a little bit more. Hold on. But just to give some people, at least Lee, an idea of what I'm using, or how I'm kind of going about this. I wanted to have like a snapshot of what we've been working on in terms of operating expenses, so that the board can kind of see like the progress we've been making and kind of how we've set up and organized ourselves in terms of tracking grants and trying to get them. Okay.
That's the one you created, the one that I'm stealing from you, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, Boris says he doesn't have an invite, doesn't have an invitation.
I know, he told me the same thing, but I invited him.
So,
Maybe it's not, I don't know. I invited all his emails.
so have you been able to put your Christmas wishes presentation together yet?
Me? So
Yeah.
what I've been doing to prepare for that is I asked Christina and Sam each to give me kind of a little update about what they've been doing and what they've been able to accomplish.
Yeah.
And it's quite a bit actually. So I'm actually going to put together some of the things that they've been working on and accomplishing. Is that Val again?
What?
Oh, no, yeah. So I'm putting together that. So it's in progress, but it's should be completed fairly quickly.
And
The tickets, everything like that,
yeah,
and the plan for
the
action.
tickets, yeah,
Yeah, and the agenda that we're working with that's going to be included, so they can kind of
Yeah.
see the plan we have for the actual event.
yeah, that's a great idea. If you can also make the distinction between the event that's going to take place in the Ivory Coast and the event that's going to take place in DC. Uh, and,
Definitely.
make it clear that we're
So I can
trying to raise funds for
title.
both in parallel.
Yeah, I can title the event the annual charity gala for Christmas Wishes,
Yeah,
and the second one will be the Christmas Wishes program,
yeah,
and that makes a big distinction, I
yeah.
think.
That sounds good. Shaw, do you have any questions? Any comments? I think I can hear you now. Say something. I think
Oh yes, I can hear her.
I can hear you
that's
now.
good. Uh, and updated the amount of donation, and I will send the latest PowerPoint to Priyanka.
Awesome.
All right.
Do you have any?
Val
Sean,
told me
do
he
you have
can't get on.
He said he cannot get up.
Like he says he doesn't see the invitation,
Yeah.
but he does see the PowerPoint and he will get the update to me.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any, Shaw? Do you have any questions about what we're trying to accomplish?
No. So the presentation will last about 5 minutes, right?
3 to 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Preferably 3 minutes.
Okay.
5 minutes tops.
Okay.
The shorter the better. Yeah, I think your presentation is just it's excellent. As long as the notes that accompany the presentation don't stretch it out for too long, I think you'll be just fine.
Okay.
So, Priyanka, I need to add just a couple of things to the PowerPoint that you created for me already. At the end of what you have, I'm just gonna, I created a list of all of the organizations that we've contacted so far, like an exhaustive list of all of them. And I'm going to send you that. If you can just
Okay.
like put that at the end of what you currently have.
I have a question. I know Sam asked me about a list for Christmas wishes. He wasn't able to find it or something, but it is on the Christmas wishes board, grant tracker board
I see.
on Trello.
All right. I might just go in there and try to add
Yeah.
it.
It should say like list of organizations as of like 6/21 or something like that. But it's all the ones that Ariane has contacted, and it's a pretty large list.
So I think what we need to do is make sure everybody gets their presentations over to you, hopefully by the end of today, so that you can put together the whole thing,
Yeah.
and then we'll do a dry run on Sunday. Um, I guess LY will be able to join a dry run.
Yeah, she said she'd be able to join as long as it's in the evening.
Yeah. Okay. And
Sonia, what time? What time? I mean, she didn't tell me a time yet, so.
Yeah. See what time works for her. I'm flexible.
You
Evening is
are. You're
better
on
for me.
vacation.
Well, I'll be back tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
I'm not even sure what time I get back, but the later the better for me. Tomorrow. Um, so if we can put it all together, and then we'll do a dry run, see how much time it takes. So, try to make adjustments accordingly.
Sounds good.
Otherwise, I think we're all set.
All right.
I promised it was going to be short and sweet.
Sounds good. And I think Shaw's not going to join us tomorrow, but I feel pretty comfortable with her presentation.
Yeah. And we'll just record the dry run and make sure everybody gets it before
All
Monday
right.
evening. All right. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys.
All right, you too.
You
And
too.
thanks for
Thank
getting
you.
in so early to do
Thanks.
this. Have a safe trip, Sha.
Thanks. You too.
You as well, Victor.
Yeah?
All right.
Priyanka, I need to call you. I'm going to call you right away. I wanted to ask you a favor.
Okay.
Go hang up on Hangout and I'm going to call you.
All right.